Now we start the work on the land. We're back. First thing is right by the road here. Gonna be putting in an electric pillar, which is basically just a meter that I can run some electricity off of. And right now we gotta get this big stump attached to a tree out of the way because I want it right there. I gotta dig a trench so I can get some nice grounding rods in. To give you a size for like what size tractor I'm using. That's what I'm using to do all this work. So if you saw, I think I had an earlier video somewhere. I did this whole driveway, made that with this guy. Now I gotta move that far, but now we're making a mess of the muddy ground. It is so muddy right now. I have to get behind it, take this chain off and roll it. I got a stump bucket, which you'll see what that is in a minute. Well, that didn't go super well. The ground is super muddy, and that digging implement on the tractor is pretty, it's not wonderful. It can barely scratch the surface, it takes a lot of effort. So I was basically just drilling into the mud, and my tires getting dug in and all that. But anyway, so I've kind of transitioned over to completing the architectural drawings for the house. So right now we're in the van, and we got the back windows open, and we got a screen because there's mosquitoes starting to come out. But over there behind me, that's where the house is going to be. So I basically have to get somebody in. You might be able to see there's some white posts there and another one over there that I need to get somebody in to give me some quotes on foundations, but I need to get the architectural drawings done first so I know exactly what we want for foundation. Down that way is a long way. That's the driveway. Is the road, and there's that's where I was trying to make the electric pillar, and then I'll run some trenching like on the other side going down, or hire somebody to do it. Basically came to the conclusion I'm good at like planning the design, and I'm good at the carpentry, and I can do electrical. Plumbing I'm so at, but this everything that involves digging I just don't have the equipment for, or any expertise or experience or anything like that. So I need to hire people for that, but the rest of it I'll be doing on my own. So hopefully we can get this thing on the road, or moving along, and get some permits within the next couple weeks, get some quotes for people to start doing things, and hopefully get on a schedule for somebody soon, because I don't know what it's like right now. It's 2023, and COVID, this whole area was a big crunch for building, so there was no availability for anybody. Huge waits. So I don't know what it's going to be like now. Hopefully we can get in pretty soon, because I want to get this thing built before winter so we can spend the winter here, but we'll see. The other thing I got to do is a lot of these trees, these pine trees, and a lot of the ones over there, they all got to come down because I don't want my house smashed, and we're going to be having some big solar panels on the roof, so I want to get at least some sun exposure on them. It won't be perfect, but this is New England, and winters here are just cloudy, so that's why we have supplemental electricity coming in from the road. It'll be dumping into a battery bank, so we're not going to be tied to the grid, but it'll just be supplementing, which we absolutely need to have in New Hampshire in the winter. But yeah, so this area is going to look a lot clearer, so I want to get a nice shot of it now so that I can compare before and after.